Good day, English winners. Today we're going to learn how to separate two sounds in American English, the D sound and the J sound. So, pronunciation trouble spots. First, I want to talk to the Spanish speakers out there. Many Spanish speakers have trouble with the J sound because it does not exist in their alphabet. Now, a similar sound is in the accents for Mexican and Peruvian Spanish with the double L. Like, key is llave, but Peruvians will sometimes call it llave. So the sound does exist there, but many other Spanish speakers don't have that sound. Instead, they will use a hard CH sound. Like, instead of wedge, they'll say witch. This is pretty easy to fix. You start with the CH sound. Ch. You notice your tongue, the tip of it is touching the top of your mouth, and you're pushing your lips out like this to make the ch sound. Now just turn on the vocal cords here and do the same thing. J. That's it. So ch becomes j. Easy fix, right? And for my Asian English winners out there, sometimes the j sound will add an extra syllable at the end. So instead of a word like change, Asian people might say changey or change. And so the important thing is to drop that extra syllable. So instead of changey, it's change. Instead of edge, edge. That's it. And so, for the rest of this video, I'll teach you how to pronounce these sounds. So first off, how to say the D sound. I have another video that explains this so you can have more practice. I'll put it up at the end of this video. Until then, it's just like the T sound. Your tongue touches the roof of your mouth, just the tip of your tongue, on that ridge behind your upper front teeth. And you go. So that's the T sound, and now we add the vibration of the vocal cords. This is a voiced consonant. So do this sound. Feel the vibration here? I know you do. So add the vibration to the sound, and now you have d, d, d. Let's try it with a word. Door, door, door. Okay, let's go on to the J sound. So like I said, the J sound is pretty much the same thing. You have the vibration in the vocal cords. Your tongue touches the same place as the D sound, D. But now you're making a slightly more air come through your mouth, and you're changing the shape of your lips a little bit. So just like ch, you know how to do the hard ch sound. Almost every major language has it. And so then you just add the vocal cords. J. Let's try a version of that with some words. Juice, juice, juice. Okay? Very good. So what we're going to do now is we're going to throw some words on the board behind me, and we'll practice the sounds a little bit more. So here are the words we have on the board. We're going to go over the D sounds first, and then second, we're going to go over the J sounds. After that, we'll go back and forth. Okay? Let's do this. Wed, day, paid, strained, debt, dangle, purred. Now for the J sounds. Wedge, J, page, strange, jet, jangle, purge. So now we're going to go back and forth. All right, let's get started. Wed, wedge, day, J. Paid, page. Strained, strange. Debt, jet. Dangle, jangle. Purred, purge. Now that we've practiced some words, I'm going to throw up some sentences so you can practice those as well. Sentence time. Today, I get paid my wages. Today, I get paid my wages. The jet was so expensive, it raised the national debt. The jet was so expensive, it raised the national debt. The dog strained to purge its stomach of the grass. The dog strained to purge its stomach of the grass. The keys jangled as the toddler played with them. The keys jangled as the toddler played with them. At the start of a word, it's written with a J. At the end, with a GE. At the start of the word, it's written with a J. At the end, with a GE. So that's our D and J sounds, separated and explained. You've gotten a little bit of practice, so you probably feel more confident. If you like this video, please subscribe down below. If there's any other pronunciation issues you have, or things you want explained, please write down in the comments below as well. I'll also include a link to my video on separating your T and D sounds so you can get more practice with the D sound, and also the rest of my pronunciation playlist. Until then, keep on winning, English winners. See you later.